John, that's Rich. This is the Noob Night CryptoCast here on the glorious STEEM blockchain, and of course, exclusive always on the D.Tube. Rich, how you doing Tuesday? How's your Tuesday going so far? Toonie Tuesday. How's it going?
Hey, Taco Tuesday, man.
Taco Tuesday in the States. It's Toonie Tuesday up here in Canada.
Yeah, well, you have that coin, so you know.
Coin, it's the Toonie, yes, I know.
Yeah, the loony and the toonie.
Loony and the Toonie. And then
yes, indeed.
The Foolie.
Yeah.
Not funny.
At least the Canadian government has a sense of humor.
Yeah. You have to living in this climate.
Well, or the extended version of Canada down here where I'm currently residing.
Right,
so,
yes. You are part of Canada in weather spirit alone.
Yes, indeed. I better start saying but no, it's actually pretty nice here today. It's above freezing, so.
Oh, it's beautiful here. It's nice and sunny, not a cloud in the sky, but it's minus 100.
Yeah, we are at 33 here today, so Fahrenheit.
Right on the cusp.
Fahrenheit.
There you go.
For all you Celsius people watching us today.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is the rest of the world.
Rest of the world, right? It's like the metric and the non-metric, right? Yeah.
Yeah. There's only 2 countries in the world that, are stuck in the dark ages, and we're one of them. But yeah, what can I say? So, man, a lot of good stuff happening. Oh,
I got my notepad of stuff once again today, and it's just like a check mark of what do we go over first. I mean, obviously, let's get the I guess we'll talk about the elephant in the room. Let's say you and I decided to go back to our younger days and start hustling on the streets. We've taken up the job of becoming drug dealers and gangsters, and what a fun time it's been. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about DrugWars, the brand new game on the STEEM blockchain, and it is I saw this thing it's only about 36 hours old too, and it's not even launched yet. That's the funny thing. This is kind of just a trial, a beta version, right, to get people rocking with it. And I watched this thing yesterday, and I'm looking at their Steam wallet, right? And they were about at probably 2,000, 3,000 Steam generated like when I joined. So they just kind of launched and got people playing. I wrote a blog post yesterday. It was at 8,700 Steam. By the time I'd hit published, I even said it in the blog that they would be over 10,000 Steam. I go and check right now, 19,731 Steam in less than 48 hours. So it's about 36 hours, give or take. This is the new model. And you hear guys like Exile talk about it a lot. They're not taking from the rewards pool. They are generating Steam. They're not relying on delegation. They're not relying on taking from the rewards pool. They've literally created a game that, I don't know about you, Rich, but if you look at my history on my wallet, it's like, you've sent Steam to DrugWars dealer. It is unbelievably addicting, and what's awesome about this game is that it's kind of a successor to Dope Wars, which was a very, very popular desktop-based game 15 to 20 years ago, and it was just the most stupid simple. I mean, it was literally a window that had numbers running, and it was just the game mechanics for this thing. I can see this thing just. If people thought Steam Monsters was big, this is going to attract a lot of people because it is stupid addicting. It has this addiction to it, and it's called DrugWars. I mean, go figure, right? Yeah. Perfect name for it. But it's just you always want to improve. You always want to get a better building. You want to increase your stock here. You want to get better soldiers or units that they're called. And if you're familiar with Dope Wars, it has that same game mechanic where it's you see the numbers continuously to grow and grow and grow, and it's like, oh, I want more, and you keep seeing it grow and grow. And then like someone attacks you and it all disappears, and that sucks.
Yeah, there is that part of it.
Yeah, and listen, I know a lot of people that have started playing this are complaining and saying there's no way to defend it. Heck, I woke up this morning with like 50,000 drugs. As soon as I went in the game, I started getting attacked, and I was down to like 2,000 in like the span of a minute. And I understand that a lot of the protection, the game mechanics and stuff are not there yet, but it's a 36-hour-old game. And they're going to iron this out, and the Discord is just constant. It's just popping up every 2 seconds. There's so much discussion going on there. It's just this huge, like, evidence for me that Steam is the best blockchain for gaming. It's just amazing. And wow, you got to play it. What's your first initial reaction from it?
Well, I'm about 15 Steam poorer today than I was last night. So, yeah.
Yeah, I spent around 80.
Yeah, and I'm sure I've been off running around today. I haven't been in front of my computer. So I'm assuming that now that I am back, I will be spending more, Yeah, I'm going to be funding Coinbase so that I can move into block trades so I can, yeah.
The addiction.
See, this makes sense to me. You mentioned Steam Monsters. I'm not a card game person.
Right. And that's the thing. Unless you know the dynamics of a card game, Steam Monsters is really confusing. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And a lot of people say, well, I have no idea what I'm doing in DrugWars. But and this is what's so awesome is that it's catering to so many different types of gamers. Someone that really loves Steam Monsters might not like DrugWars. But I know, like you're about to say, and sorry, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'll let you keep going. But this is a lot easier to understand than Steam Monsters. For me, at least. I don't know about for you.
Oh, yeah, because it's like falling off a log. I mean, you go in there and you go, oh, okay. And it tells you build buildings, do this, do that, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So, I mean, it takes you about 5 minutes to go, oh, yeah, click, and you don't have to sit there. And when you build units, it is what it is. It's you're building a hitman or a thug or whatever,
Right.
And you don't have to worry about, well, does this one have magic powers that can? No, you don't have to worry about that. Yeah,
the guy with the gun, you know what he does, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the guy with the knife, don't
he's gonna stick you. Yeah, the guy with the gun's gonna shoot you.
I mean, it's simple. It's stupid simple. And I'm like you. Now I'm old, and this is reminiscent of the games that I used to play.
Right, yeah. Oregon Trail and stuff. Right?
Yeah. Well, no, I never could get into that one actually, but like the Settlers, it's the same thing. It's an online game. It's been around for about 8 years now. Well, there we go.
Morning.
Yeah, the wife was calling. I'll have to call her back here in a minute. But no, it's got enough stuff in there to keep you busy.
Mm-hmm.
And keep you spending Steam, which is the idea.
Right.
Obviously. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. I mean, is it for everybody? No, of course not.
Right.
But that, like you're saying, there's Steam Monsters for the people that like that. Now we have DrugWars, and I'm sure that at some point there'll be another couple of games show up that fit the other genres, that haven't been covered yet. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be exciting, with it, because this is demonstrating to all the developers out there that, hey, Steam blockchain works.
Well, yeah, and here I go. I'm going over to State of the Dapps now. I spend more time at State of the Dapps than I do CoinMarketCap these days, because this is the stuff that matters to me. So I click on the the rankings, and again, Steam Monsters number 3, Steam at number 1, eSteam number 6, Busy number 9, Partico number 10. So in the top 10, we've got 5. Sorry, so 50% of the top 10 games and apps on blockchain are Steam based. And then you scroll down to number 40, and there it is right there, number 40, DrugWars. It just started. It's just getting ranked and the users, it's up 1,534% in the past 24 hours. Give this thing a couple of days, DrugWars is up top. And it, again, just getting started. Just getting started. This shows me, and it's funny because they call me Dan. I just finished watching his video. He just did a new video, and he published it probably about an hour ago. And he talks about his investment and strategy and stuff. So for the first 15 minutes or so, he's talking about how he does trading, what he looks for, et cetera, et cetera. But then he gets into this article, and the headline of the article is Tron and EOS are dominating blockchain gaming. And then he's like, well, there's no mention of Steam. And he's like, and it's kind of got me angry, right? And he actually said that in the video. He's like, this might get you angry, or because you hold Steam, how much awesome development game-wise is being done right here. Steam flies under the radar without an ICO, without a huge launch, without being a top 10 coin. All this stuff is happening on Steam. So I don't go, again, I don't go to CoinMarketCap anymore. I go to State of the Dapps, because to me, that's the real, because that's actual use case. CoinMarketCap is hold case. How many people are buying and selling something? They might not even use it. Like, what do you do with Litecoin? What do you do with, like, you buy and sell it or use it, right? That's it. Like, what can you do something with Litecoin other than that, or just look at it like, oh, there, it's a shiny object. I mean, oh, look, it's Litecoin. What do you do with Steam? You can use this stuff. You can grow it. And that, to me, is real use case. That's real world. There. Oh, yeah, that too. Oh, what is that? An Ethereum coin?
Yeah, Ethereum coin, yeah.
But is it a Steam coin?
Yeah, it's solid silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that to me shows that the majority of the people still don't know how good we've got it here on Steam. And it's just gonna get better, man. Like I had this epiphany yesterday watching DrugWars just explode onto the Steam, and it's just getting started. So
yeah, I think that we're gonna be rather impressed by the time the first week is over on where it's went. Because yeah, there's a lot of things. I mean, if you go in there, there's a lot of things, coming soon.
Right. Yeah.
But like you're saying, this isn't even the full release version. It's like a sneak peek or what, I don't know, whatever it is they're calling it. It's got something on there about early vision or something. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming, and if it's been this captivating already,
right.
What's it gonna be like when it's all that it's coming soon stuff actually is here? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And there's so many things coming out on Steam right now that, it's not just games.
Right.
There's a lot of other stuff coming out on side chains, which I'm sure we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Steam Engine seems so 2 weeks ago, right? I mean,
yeah, kind of, yeah, but they're moving right along. They are gaining on it. So, I think the last time I looked, there was 29 tokens on there now or something.
Yeah.
I haven't looked in a couple of days, but yeah,
we will.
There's so much going on.
Which it's perfect segue into Dum Dum John. Okay, so here's my screw up of the week. Actually, screw up of the month. So we start the Steam Engine stuff. We're coin token number 7 on there. Like as soon as I saw this thing was Exile talked about it about a week and a half ago, we jumped in, we grabbed some Savvy tokens. So our idea is to integrate the Steam Engine sidechain, so Savvy tokens, into Steam Savvy and reward people, proof of education. I don't know. Is that even a thing? But basically reward people for going through the different training and different steps. Now, this requires a programmer and developer, and, I have the technical knowledge of a toad, so it might take some time. So any of you awesome developers out there watching this and would love to be a part of the Steam Savvy project so we can stick these tokens in, that would be great. I'm sitting there and I'm logging in, and I noticed that there hasn't been any new members of Steam Savvy joining recently. And I'm sitting there going, is it because I suck? Like, do I smell bad? Did I forget to shower? Do people not like me? I had a Stuart Smalley moment for all you Saturday Night Live people. I looked in the mirror and I said, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. At least that's what I told myself. Yeah, the Steam Savvy sign-up process was broken. So all the promotion I was doing for Steam Savvy, and people kept telling me, hey, I can't sign up. And I'm just like, oh, you got to just refresh it. That's my answer to everything. It's like, if there's a problem with my computer, kick it, right? Like, just, again, technical knowledge of a toad. Well, no, the sign-up process was broken. So Steam Savvy hasn't had any new members join for like a week or two. And I'm sitting there going, oh, it's because I suck. Well, maybe I do suck, but it's also because the link was broken. So apologies, it's been fixed. Ta-da.
Yeah, Blaine got on that, got that fixed. So there you go. Yeah.
So yeah, Steam Savvy will have the Savvy token, hopefully soon.
Yeah. I think that, well, you know what? We might as well call it proof of education. Nobody knew what the hell proof of stake, proof of work was, until we got into all this crypto stuff. So you know what? We can create our own.
Proof of action, proof of education. I don't know.
Yeah, POA, POE.
POA, POE. I don't know, whatever.
I'm
not smart enough to come up with this, folks. I just, I just get on camera and talk about Steam.
Yeah. But we're working on getting the node set up, and we're working on all this other stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's the tokenization of Steam Savvy. Hell yeah. Stay tuned, folks. And good things are coming.
I'm telling you, I'm starting this big campaign now with my off-chain businesses. I'm pushing people to Steam Savvy and to Steem. So I've been sending them to Steem Ninja. I've been sending them to Steam Savvy. I've been doing business for myself for 20 years plus now, and nothing in those 20 years have I seen that compares to Steem. It's too good to be true. It truly is the blockchain of opportunity. It's the tokenization, potential tokenization of everything. It's exciting. And now's the time. Don't worry about the price. Don't go to CoinMarketCap. Don't do any of that. Think what you can build on this. What can you develop on this? What can you create on this? That's what matters right now. Have you noticed the big shift? Me and Rich, this time last year, we're talking about price of everything. I don't think we've talked about price in months now for the price of Steam.
No, because probably since about March, because that's kind of when the hodl thing, we kind of went, screw these new coins. Let's invest in what we know works.
Right. Yeah. It was April. It was actually April. I remember it was April because that was the hodl for Steam. That's when I said I'm just going Steam. So.
Yep. So okay. So April.
March, April. Yeah, around that.
Yeah. So yeah. But anyhow. So yeah, it's been almost a year since we've really been concerned about price.
Yeah.
And I do a little bit more trading than John does. I'm in Binance a little bit more than he is. And, even there, I'm not really too concerned about price because it's accumulation still.
Right.
I'm still building. And, the market's down. Now's the time to buy. Hell, we bought Steam at $6. So hell yeah, I'm going to buy it at 28 cents.
Well, exactly. And that's the thing. Everybody says this, if you see the value of Steam at $6, you've got to see it at 60 cents and so on.
And because it's going to go up. Is it going to go up tomorrow? Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
It could be tomorrow, next week, next month. Hell, it could be next year. I don't know. No, I'm not that, I look at the RSI line and I go, okay, what's that? I'm not, I don't make predictions on the market because I'm not good enough. Of course, I look at the people that do make the predictions and they come out on YouTube and they go, oh my God, Bitcoin's going to go down. It's done. It's dead. And you go look at TradingView and Bitcoin is up 12%. So they don't know what the hell they're talking about either. So there you go.
It's way above my pay grade. This is what I understand. Can I hold it? Can I use it? Can I touch it? Can I flip it? What can I do with that? And I can do a lot with Steam. and everybody can. And that's why it is the blockchain of opportunity. There you go. Word of the day, opportunity.
Yep. And
So,
speaking of opportunity, I just started upgrading my brewery.
oh, nice. Very good. So while we're doing this, Rich is busy.
Yeah, well, while we're, sitting here talking, I'm upgrading breweries and drug production. So.
I'll get mad if I log in right now, because if I log in and see that I'm down even more drugs because people are attacking me, because I don't have the units are just the units, the soldiers, let's say they're called units. I don't know why, but
yeah, they need to change that. That doesn't make any sense. But
right,
yeah.
but the guys defending and attacking your stuff, you got to keep buying these guys because they just get wiped out all the time, and I can't afford it. I can't afford to keep spending steam on these guys that get wiped out all the time. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll wait before I keep going. I'm gonna wait for them to just get a few things ironed out. Again, it's 36 hours old, but I'm loving the community, loving the development that's going on there, and it's an exciting time to be part of Steam. And so yeah, we got DrugWars, Steam Engine, Steam Savvy,
Steam Monsters,
Steam Monsters. I mean, it's just
all the rest of the DApps that are on there.
Particle is still king to me, man. I mean, I wake up every time I wake up in the morning. The first thing I used to do was go check Twitter, go check Facebook, go check Instagram. No, I check Particle now. It's crazy. It's definitely changed. It's changed my experience. Big shout out to Nathan Mars and everybody crushing it on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, this Steam Twitter thing that's going on right now is absolutely remarkable. These guys started getting about 300 to 400 tweets a day with the hashtag Steam. It's up to like 700, 800. They're shooting for 1,000. I mean, it's getting people out to know on different blockchains about Steam. And so huge salute and thanks goes out to Nathan and all of the hard work he's doing and all of the community when it comes to getting Steam out there on Twitter. So huge, awesome. Way to go. Keep going, guys. Crushing it.
Yeah, it's going to take the community. Everybody likes to talk about, it's up to the dev team, but it's not. It's up to the community too. And I think that's one of the important factors that we need to realize in Steam is that it is a community. Yeah. Most of this stuff that's coming out is not being produced by Stink. It's being produced by members of the community. And it's crushing it, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just kicking butt and taking names. Well, taking steam actually, but so that's something that you got to look at too. Is how much is that community environment worth? When you're looking at the valuations, it's where else can you go? I was just in a Discord, last night at some ungodly hour of the morning, and I had a question about some code, and I went in and I asked a question, and hell, I had like 5 people offer to help me. That's community. That's value. That's something we need to look at. Like John was saying, any of you developers out there, we kind of need a little help here.
Promotion. Yeah, we'd love some help on integrating the Steam Savvy token into Steam Savvy. We might be onto something. Who knows with this whole proof of education thing. I don't even know if that's a thing, but we've been doing it. Listen, I understand the mechanics of what I call drip feed education, drip feed marketing. It works. I've been doing it for 10 years plus now. This will entice people to get active, to take action, to keep engaged, to learn more, to grow more. I mean, this is what we can do. We can take that model and we can put the Steam Engine ENG backbone sidechain onto it now. And again, this is the vision that SMTs were supposed to be. And it's great. It's absolutely great. So word of the day is opportunity. Let me just say a little, if you've never watched a CryptoCast before, we give away SBI units, so Steam Basic Income units, to everybody that uses the word opportunity in one of the comments, which tells me a lot of you guys aren't watching this. A lot of you guys are, but a lot of people aren't, because in the comments, I'll get comments and no one even, it's free money, man. Like literally we're giving you free stuff. All you got to use the word opportunity in it. So word of the day is opportunity. I can't wait to read your comments and use the word opportunity in it for some free SBI units. So
there you go.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
Rich, happy Tuesday, man. Thanks for coming. Thanks for rocking. We might be under 30 minutes for this. I know people were complaining on a Sunday session. It was over an hour. I was like, you guys don't understand. we get talking and time flies. So,
well, you get Nathan in there and Nico and everything else, and it's hard to keep it short.
Right.
You know? Yeah. There's so much good stuff to talk about. That's kind of the point, isn't it, about STEAM? There's so much good stuff to talk about. You know, it's getting to the point now to where you almost have to go, wow, what amazing things shall I talk about today?
Yeah, what things do you got to leave off? I mean, it's just
prioritize.
Yeah, there's so many amazing things happening. I urge you guys, if you're watching this, do not miss this opportunity. Get involved with STEAM. Get involved with the STEAM Savvy community. If you need any help, we're on Discord all the time, looking to help you and reward you with SBI units for taking action. Hope you guys enjoyed today's CryptoCast. On behalf of Richard Taylor, I am John G. Olson, not John Go, not John Golson, but John G. Olson. Wishing you adieu, toodles. Thanks for coming. Ta-ta.